Alrighty, guys. Now, apparently, Starfield has failed to live up to expectations. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people who's enjoying the game and all this, but the user score right now is like at 5.6 on Metacritic, and I'm sure some of those reviews are, possibly people just giving it bad reviews on purpose. I'm sure that is, but I trust user scores more than I trust, critics. I believe critics are paid off for a lot of things now, and I believe we all know that. So the thing was with Starfield was this game was supposed to be the big game for Xbox. This was the game that was going to make people, think Game Pass is worth it, and all this stuff. It was supposed to be like the game of the year, which we all know that's probably going to be Zelda. To me, Zelda is the game of the year. In my eyes, it is at least. But other than that, it was supposed to be it. This was it. This is going to be Microsoft's big game. It was going to be, while they bought Bethesda, you're going to see all this greatness start coming out and all this. And the game, while you may enjoy it, a lot of people just find it boring. They find nothing. When they go to a planet, they just keep walking and they don't find anything. It's like empty. Empty planets, which does make sense. If you go to planets, they're not going to be all with life. I mean, it does make sense. But with gameplay, when you go to a planet, you're exploring a planet and there's nothing there. That's kind of how I think it would be if we was able to explore the universe. We'd go to a lot of planets and there'd be nothing there. And I think that's how a lot of it would be. And it just doesn't work with a game. It doesn't work with games like that. So a lot of people just find it boring. They find it just to be a load screen going from planet to planet. And from what I've read, a lot of people enjoy the game at first, and as they keep playing it, the experience gets worse. I've not played the game myself. I don't plan on playing the game myself. It's not my kind of game. But I was hoping this would be a great game, and I would probably then give it a shot. I've got Game Pass, and on Xbox, I've got Game Pass. I just have no urge to play a game like that. Too many hours to devote to it. I'm more of a casual gamer. That's why my name's Casual Gamer Reed. But I'm more of just a casual player. I'm not going to devote, 300 hours, 200 hours, whatever it is to this game. But again, this was supposed to be it. This was supposed to be it. Like, just imagine, it was supposed to be like 9s and 10s from critics and reviewers and everything. It was supposed to be great. Again, that's the problem I have with the game. The game may be good to you. Again, it may be good to you, but it was supposed to be like universally loved. It was supposed to be like, man, they can't deny this purchase of Bethesda anymore. We bought them, and it's finally starting to show with this game. And that's not happening. That's not happening with this experience we're getting. And I have no plans of playing the game, of course. To me, it was like when I saw it, I played some No Man's Sky when it first came out. And to me, that's kind of what this reminded me of. And I'm not a big fan of No Man's Sky. Even though they fixed the game and done a lot to fix that game, I'm really not a fan of those kind of games. It's just not me. So that's pretty much what I've taken from this. I think this was supposed to be a system seller or something like that. And we saw what Zelda did for Switch sales. Switch sales started to drop a little bit. Then when that Zelda game come out, boom. Yeah. And Zelda's not my kind of game either, but I put about 50 hours into it, and I was like, I'm done. It's a great game, just not my kind of game. I mean, the new Zelda games are just not my cup of tea, but I did enjoy what I did play of it. I guess I played probably 100 hours of it. It was something like that. I played a lot of it. Did mostly just side missions and stuff like that. But that game is great. That game's universally loved. God of War is universally loved. Games like that. That's not what Starfield is. It's just a good to above average game. And that's what it is. That's pretty much what it is at the end of the day. So it was a failure from Microsoft. I mean, they'll make other games, Bethesda will, but again, this is not going to be that exclusive game. You're going to be like, I got to get me an Xbox. I got to get it on Steam. It's not going to be that kind of game. It's not. It's not. So anyway, that's pretty much it. It's going to make people want to buy Game Pass. It's not going to do that. Game Pass is great. I like Game Pass, for the third-party games. But when it comes to Microsoft games, I just don't see anything worth playing right now. And that's pretty much it. Again, you may love No Man's Sky. That's fine. I'm just saying it's not universally loved. That's the point I'm making. It's not loved by 90% or 80% of everybody. It's loved by 60%, 65%. And when you spend this much money making a game, and Microsoft put this much behind this game, that's not good. That's not good. So pretty much that's it, guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day now. Toodles!